We begin in the United States, where Washington is considering lifting a ban on the deployment of American military contractors to Ukraine. The removal of this ban will help the Ukrainian troops maintain and repair weapon systems provided by the United States. Now, the policy is still being examined and has not received final approval from President Joe Biden. However, once it goes into effect, the change would mark another significant shift in President Biden's Ukraine policy. The White House has already made significant shifts by allowing Kyiv to use American weapons to strike inside Russia. Now, U.S. officials say after the policy is enacted this year, the Pentagon will provide contracts to American companies to work inside Ukraine for the first time since Russia's invasion in 2022. Now, the commander-in-chief has always insisted that all Americans should stay away from the front lines in Ukraine. And the State Department has explicitly warned U.S. citizens against traveling to Ukraine. Now, to date, the damaged military equipment provided by the United States to Ukraine was being transported to neighboring countries like Poland and Romania for repairs. In addition, the U.S. military has been helping Ukrainian troops with routine maintenance and logistics via video calls. However, this has its limitations as American contractors and troops are not able to work directly on the weapon systems, keeping them out of commission much longer. Now, officials say that one advanced system that will need regular and faster maintenance is the F-16 fighter jet, which will be delivered to the Ukraine this year. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, defense chiefs of Russia and the United States spoke on the telephone in a rare communication. This was after Moscow blamed Washington for a deadly Ukrainian strike in Crimea and warned of retaliation.
Secretary Austin also spoke by phone today with Russian Minister of Defense Andrei Belousov. During the call, the secretary emphasized the importance of maintaining lines of communication amid Russia's ongoing war against Ukraine. The last time Secretary Austin spoke to his Russian counterpart, then Russian Minister of Defense Sergei Shoigu, was on March 15, 2023.
Now, this conversation comes a week after Moscow said diplomatic contacts between Vladimir Putin and President Biden's governments are at an absolute minimum. And with Washington planning to send its military contractors to Kyiv, it seems like these diplomatic ties are certain to be reduced even further.
On the today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon fans moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C.